Hi, I'm Anna Mc Connell, Transformational Coach and Wardrobe Stylist. And today I'm here with Caroline Gibbs from the Transgender Institute of Kansas City. Caroline, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks,
Glad
Anna.
to have you here.
Well, thank you so much.
So tell us about the Transgender Institute of Kansas City and what your mission is exactly.
Absolutely. I love talking about this. First of all, the Transgender Institute is an institute in Kansas City, Missouri, as Anna said, which serves the transgender population exclusively and has been doing so for 20 years. I have a personal mission which developed some 25 years ago to serve this underserved and marginalized population. It touched my heart, and when I met several transsexual people, transgender people many years ago, and so I declared to myself, Caroline, why don't you get off your butt and move on and do something for somebody else instead. And so that's what I decided to do. I went back to school and got my advanced degree and began to serve the population.
Okay. So how exactly did you get started? Because you weren't in the industry before.
I was not. So again, as I said, some 25 years ago, I happened to meet several transsexual people. Now, at that time, there was nobody serving this population in any capacity whatsoever, with the exception of Harry Benjamin, a psychiatrist who took this population on as a mission himself and began to help people in a very earnest way back when. So these transsexual folks that I met, both trans men and trans women, were going around the country teaching people how to serve, teaching clinicians specifically how to serve this population, meaning providing therapy for them so they could move on with what we call transition, which means moving from one sex to the other.
Okay.
So I went to several of their events and their conferences and gleaned a lot of information, became very close to many of them. They became close friends of mine, delightful people, and very earnest in their work. And they inspired me to become earnest in my work. So, long story short, other people, specifically transsexual people, inspired me to move on with my life in what I believe has become a useful way.
Oh, that's wonderful. So what are you most excited about right now for your organization?
We have a fairly new program at the Institute called the Feminine Immersion Program, whereby trans women, those people who are male-bodied, who are natal males, who are moving or transitioning to the direction of female. So we developed a program called the Feminine Immersion Program, as I mentioned, to completely allow these individual women to come to Kansas City if they're from out of town, obviously, or folks from Kansas City. In fact, we have people from all over the country coming to Kansas City to take part in this program, and a lot of interest is building. So what we provide with the program are many, many things, and there is no clinic, gender clinic, that I am aware of in the world that provides such a comprehensive program for the trans woman. So we offer hairstyling, wig styling. We offer fashion styling, and Anna, of course, is our fashion stylist par excellence. So we're so happy with her. We offer hair and wigs. We offer, as I said, we offer makeup, brows, so brow waxing and shaping. It's really the nitty-gritty that we offer so that these women can end up being totally socialized in a feminine manner.
You also provide the therapy and
Yes,
the voice feminization.
we do. We provide psychotherapy, because this is a tough journey for many of these women, a very tough journey. Again, the culture is still not completely accepting of this population, as we talked about. And so it's necessary that they become socialized completely as women so that they can, what we call, blend in to culture and to the society and not be recognized as natal males, as biological males. And this is, in fact, what people who take part in the immersion program are looking for. We also offer vocal feminization. I was an opera singer in New York City for many, many years and on the stage a good bit.
Yes,
So,
I was impressed. Very.
Thank you, Anna. Yeah, I was impressed too, as a matter of fact. It was a tough job, especially in New York City. But in any case, I gleaned, obviously, from that intense career of almost 15 years in New York, lots of body movement and ways to move gracefully as a woman, ways to speak in a feminine manner. And I tailor-made from all of my knowledge, my wealth of knowledge in this field of singing and voice, I tailor-made a program specifically for the transgender woman. So there are other things that we do as well, and we provide socialization for these individuals, many of whom are quite self-conscious and shy. For obvious reasons, society has not been kind, and often families have not been kind.
Mm-hmm.
So we do offer body movement. We offer group support. We have a very large support group that meets once a week. We also provide, as we mentioned, psychotherapy, which deals with the individuals, but also can address the needs of their families, whether it's a spouse or its parents or even grandparents, as in the case of one young woman that we served. So as you can tell, this is a very comprehensive program. We leave no stone unturned to serve this population. And what happens is quite miraculous. And that is that these women become, with Anna's help, and very specifically with Anna's help, because fashion styling is a miracle in itself. And we have done...
That's really the last step, yes.
It pretty much is, yeah. Anna has done a couple of programs with us whereby she has done a before and after, kind of a reveal. So the audience gets a chance to see these women of all ages before fashion styling and then after fashion styling. And it really is miraculous to see the difference, what a change it can make, to minimize the parts of the body and the anatomy that the person is unhappy with, and to maximize the parts of the body and the anatomy that they are very happy with. So, for example,
it does bring out the self-confidence.
Most definitely. Yes, it does, Anna. I see this over and over and over again, that people look in the mirror. Many times these women don't want to look in the mirror, as you can understand. Yeah. And sometimes will even cover their mirrors so they cannot see themselves. This is very dramatic and very painful for them and very heartrending for me and for others who observe it and hear about it. Yeah. But then when they have their immersion in the program, and then very specifically the fashion styling with Anna, they really become so confident in themselves. It increases the self-confidence. And then they rip those sheets off of the mirrors and they are so proud of themselves. They begin to blend into society so that no one is aware, absolutely and honestly so, that they are natal male.
Yeah. Well, it's a great feeling.
Yes.
So how can the audience contact you for this program, Caroline?
There are several ways,
Okay.
at least a couple of ways. There's through phone, and our phone number is 816-305-0943. That is one way to contact us.
I will post the links above.
Great, perfect. Thank you, Anna.
Yeah.
And then the other way to reach us would be on the web, coming to the website or to the Facebook page. So our website address is transinstitute.org. And even if you just Google the Transgender Institute, it will come up usually first in any search that is done on Google, which fact we're very happy about. We also have another website that I don't want to forget. We have an organization called the International Center for Transgender Care. And that address is thetranscenter.com. So you can reach us in any one of these three ways, and we'll be so happy to serve you, to explain our program in depth, and to welcome you to Kansas City.
Great. Well, thank you so much. And to continue the conversation and for the contact information, I'll post it above. And thank you for listening, and have a fabulous day. And bye for now. Thanks.